So, you want to get into Yu-Gi-Oh, but you have no one to play with. Don't worry, I'm here for you. Grab a structure deck, grab some packs. We're about to start the impossible journey of trying to make a competitive deck with only sealed products. Remember, no trading, no buying single cards, and we're going to see how competitive of a deck we can make. Also, let's stick to a budget. Let's say less than $50 a week. And we're going to see how competitive of a deck we can make. Maybe one day we can hit a YCS. Let's start this journey of Yu-Gi-Oh! Mission Impossible. What's up guys, Momojiri's here and happy Friday guys. Here at Last Pack Magic, we're going for episode 4 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Mission Impossible, where we're going to try to make as competitive of a deck we can with the Code Talker archetype. So we're only using sealed products, and we're only using sealed products. And so no trading, no buying single cards, and we're going to get into episode 4. We're going to try to get our Code Talker monster out of these packs. So let's get into it, guys. And if you want to support the channel in any way, we have our Patreon available. We have YouTube channel memberships and the donation link. And I'm going to try to have an affiliate link for TCG Play. If you want to buy anything on TCG Play, it costs you absolutely nothing extra to support the channel. So let's get in. Woohoo! There we go. We got our Code Talker. Now that is amazing. What am I going to do with the rest of these packs? Huh, look at that. So we got our Code Talker card we needed, a Morage Goliath, Majesty Maiden, the True Draco Slayer, Latency, and Fire Fortress atop Liang Peak. All right, neat. We got Code Talker. All right. We're also going to try to look for Signet Optimization. So let's see what we can do. All right, Swap Cleric, another Goliath, Starting Venom Fusion Dragon. We do have Super Poly. It needs 2 Dark Monsters. Even the side deck. Chronograph Sorcerer and Archfiend Awakening. All right, Signet Optimization. Where are you? All right, another Starving Venom, Subterra Fiendish, Gold Gadget, Power Hold the Moving Battery, and Fire Fortress atop Liang Peak yet again. All right, come on. Signet Optimization and Shooting Code Talker. Birdhood Rooster, Defcon Bird, Spirit, and Panda. Okay. Come on, it can't be that hard of a card to get. Birdhood Snake, Majesty Maiden, Pass. Interesting. We might take a look at that. Fire Formation Yoko, and another Panda. I got 2 of the same secrets. It's strange. All right. Hey, what? Signet Optimization. Right, let's go. Then we got Buddha Porter and then Eagle. I think that's a good one. I'm not sure. Tell me down below, guys, if Brotherhood 5 this Eagle is a good card or not. All right. That Cardinal, Final Battle, Sector, and Swan. All right, we got Ignition Assault here, guys. We're gonna open some packs. And we're going to see if we can get our Code Talker inverted, guys. That's what we care about. Okay. So I believe it's the 5th card, so we'll put that in the back. All right. Mutually Assured Destruction, Matching Outfit, Karakuri Cash in. I do want to see Karakuri cards, so let's put those on the side. Doshin at Ignister, Abominable Unchained Soul. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess we got the rare, which is Ancient Warriors Eccentric Lu Jiang. Okay. Unchained Soul. I didn't know this was a card. It didn't get reprinted. That's interesting. Megalith Och, Ferdinand, the Winds of Mischief, and Condolence Puppet. Okay. So the rare is 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, put them in the back. Okay. Chronomaly Tuspo Rocket. I've never seen this card. Don Yaribo, Time Thief Retrograde, Ancient Warriors Eccentric Lu Jiang. Another one. Megalith Och, Execution of the Execution of the Contract, Head Judging, and Ancient Warriors Masterful Sun Mole. Oh, and Megalith Beltor. We got an Ultra. Neat. Okay. Come on, we need supers. We want that Code Talker inverted. Okay, so it's not, so it's 4 and 5. Okay. Alright. Time Thief Retrograde. Cupid Serve? Is that serve? Serve. Mutually Assured Destruction. Time Thief Startup. Execution of the Contract. Obsessive Yugioh Loop. Guard Ghost. Megalith Aeratron as a super. And Sky Striker Maneuver Scissors Cross. Haha, kinky. They're rare. Okay. It's a blue card, but it's not the blue card we want. Okay. So we switch them, then put them in the back. Alright. Squeak Knight. Trans Cicada. Megalith. Time Thief Chrono Coder. Karakuri Bronze Model 9763 Kuzamanzan. Time Thief Startup. Oh wait, that's another Karakuri. Put it there. Obsessive Yugioh Loop. Hey! Yes, we got it! What? Perfect. Code Talker inverted. This makes our deck so much more consistent. That is absolutely insane, guys. What? And then we got EB Sella Lutia. Okay. All right, guys, we're gonna go into Eternity Code now. Did I say Parallel Exceed? Yeah. Okay. So just a 5th card because there's only 1 card in here. All right. Golden Hair, the newest Plunder Patrol. Pirate, the Ghost Pirate. Necroquip Prism. Codebreaker 0 Day. Rain Bozu. Codebreaker Virus. Super Heavy Samurai. Goki Guts. And Malice, Lady of Lament. Okay. We're looking for a comment here, guys. Alright. Goldilocks. Pirate. IQ. Trias. Codebreaker. Rainbowzo. Super Heavy Samurai. Goki Guts. And Witchcrafter. Patronus. Okay. Come on, let's get it. Oh. Maybe we can get signed at mining next week. Super Samurai Wagon, Unchained Samrara, Megalith Uniform, Barinsa Spasalama, Salmon Great Zero, Thunder Dragon Lord, Deep Sea Sentry, Magical Hound, and Eye Contact. Okay. Come on, we just need common cards. It can't be that hard to get. It really can't be. Resonator Command, Buzzsaw Shark, Golden Hair, Goki. Oh, not the link we want. Touty Dragon, Red Familiar, Ancient Warriors, Torpedo Takedown, and the Arrival Cybers at Ignister. We might use this. It's not a bad card. It's not a bad card. Let's put that in the maybe pile. Okay. Alright. Deep Sea Artisan, Super Samurai Wagon, Proxy F Magician. This is for fusions. But we don't have any fusions. Stairs of Mail, Codebreaker Virus, Nemesis, Red Familiar. Yay! We got a Parallel Exceed! We just need 1 more. And Red Rain. Alright, let's put you right there. Okay, so we'll move that over a little bit. Perfect. We're really getting everything we need, guys. This is awesome. We just need 1 Splash Mage. And Parallel Exceed. Just 1 more. Took 5 pack just to get 1. Proxy Magician, Deep Sea Minstrel, Golden Hair, Pinpoint Dash, Codebreaker, Nemesis, Red Familiar. Oh. Yay! We got our 2nd Parallel Exceed! What? Another Ancient Warrior. Making an Ancient Warrior deck, guys. Alright, where is that Splash Mage? We want Splash Mage. That's a thick ass card. What's going on here? Alright, Buzzsaw Shark, Goki the Power Lord Ogre, Resonator Command, Virus, Flourishing Frolic. Yes! Splash Mage! There we go. Noctovision Dragon, Ancient Sea Warrior, and Rose Girl. Alright. That's 7 packs. We got exactly what we wanted. This is everything we need to make the deck way more consistent. All right. Perfect. Now we just need to get Signet Mining. Alrighty, so we're going to try to go for Signet Mining next week. We have a few packs of the 2020 Megatons, so we're going to do it there. But next up, we're going to do some improvements to the deck, and we're going to talk about it. So let's get into it, guys. Alright guys, we're back, and we made a good amount of changes to the deck, and I'm really happy about it. We'll talk about these later, but we took out Perform Age Trick Clown, Defcon Bird, Link Slayer, Rom Claudia, and Signet Backdoor. Trick Clown is a great card, but we can only special summon Cyber's monsters when it comes to our Transcode Talker, so it just doesn't work out. Defcon Bird, way too slow. Link Slayer only works on turn 1, any other turn, just terrible. Since we took out Latency, Rom Claudia does not do anything for us because we can't do anything with the monster that we add back to our hand. And Signet Backdoor is a great card, however, is too slow. So, those are the monsters. And the deck is coming together beautifully, guys. I cannot wait to get some play and get some more cards next week. Code Generated, that kind of looks a little bit like the other codec or Code Talker monsters. You know, the links. Then we have 2 microcoders because, you know, we need this to make the deck work. 2 new additions. We got the 2 Parallel Exceeds that will look so good and helpful in this deck. And when we finally get X-Code Talker, maybe things will start rolling from there. But the deck is doing pretty good. Then for the 1-ofs, of course, we have Lady Debug, Cyber's White Hat, Scripton, Backup Secretary, Widget Kid, still playing the Data Corn because it is so good. Sea Archiver, of course. Balance the Lord with Lady Debugger, might need an increase over the coming weeks. We got Cyber's Gadget, Flame Buffalo, not sure if I want to play into, and Dot Scaper. So those are all the Cyber's monsters that we're playing in the main deck. Now the main deck is going to look even better because we do have some good tech choices. We have, of course, 1 Effect Veiler because we don't have Impermanence, a Lava Golem because we do not have Nibiru or any of the Kaiju monsters, so Lava Golem will be our best bet. It's a really good card to just stop our opponent, and we can, you know, get over it because we can actually make a bunch of Link monsters without normal summoning. So Lava Golem would not set us back that far. And we have 2 Psyframe Gear Gammas and 1 Psyframe Driver because we want to be able to stop our opponent. And Gamma, we want to play at 3, but with all the packs between Chaos we only got 2, which is insane. So yeah, those are the monsters, of course. Spells, you know, we got to be playing 3 Signet Codex because, you know, this is the lifeblood of the deck. If we don't have this, we cannot play. We have 2 Pot of Desires because we want to get through the deck. We might switch these out for a different draw card or just take it out altogether. I'm not sure, but tell me you guys think about it. And then we have Foolish Burial, Mind Control, Twin Twister, Signet Optimization, new card, lovely addition to the deck. It is absolutely amazing to be able to normal summon again. Then we got Forbidden Chalice, you know, stop our opponent. Monster Reborn to bring back some old combo pieces. Pot of Everest to put back our other combo pieces. 1 for 1 to summon. Where Arfdow is another new addition to the deck. We're using it because if we have our, let's say, Dotscaper in our hand or our Datacorn and we don't have Lady Debugger and we need to get our microcoder, we use War Arfdow. We may pay 2,000 life points later. However, we get to have it in our hand so we could combo off. So it's a nice little extender to get cards out of the deck, and we will eventually get rid of it for Signet Mining. And last tech choice is going to be Super Polymerization, because if our opponent goes first and we can't do anything about their field or they keep stopping us, Super Poly will just get rid of it real quick. And with all the monsters and the spells and traps looking kind of thick, we have only 2 traps in the form of Signet Conflict and Recoded Alive. This to stop our opponent, this to, you know, get some reoccurring effects. And if we can discard it, if we ever get Cyanide Mining, we can, you know, get a Code Talker from our graveyard or our Banner Zone. Maybe, you know, we can use our Scripton. I think Scripton can work with this. Hold on. Let's see, Scripton. Banish a Cyberse monster from your graveyard. So we could banish a Cyberse, like a Code Talker monster. Then use this if it's in the graveyard, because we could discard it somehow, I think. And, you know, we bring it back. So that is the main deck. And for the extra deck, we got rid of a few cards. We got rid of the Draco guy, Proglio, Land, blah, 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 Pentastag, and Apollosa. These cards were great, but we have better rank 2s now. This will never come up. And Apollosa we can't summon because we're actually going to go for the extra link. And it's actually really looking together now, guys. So for the link 1s, we have Talkback Lancer and Link Karibo. For the link 2s, we got Binary Sorceress. And for, wow, 4 new link 2 monsters, we have El Pass, Splash Mage, Code Talker Inverted, and Code Talker. Now, these 3 make the deck so much more consistent, and it's amazing. Then for the other link 3s, we got Trigate Wizard, Power Code Talker, End Code Talker, Trans Code Talker, and Decode Talker. Then for the link 6, and yes guys, I said link 6 monster, we're actually going to use the Arrival Cyberse at Ignister, because it takes 3 different monsters with different attributes. That's basically everything here. And it's unaffected by other cards, which is really, really, really good. So if we summon it with 4, he has 4,000 attack, can't be affected by anything, and once per turn, target 1 other monster on the field, destroy it, and we can special summon a token. So this card is really nice. And also for our Super Poly target, we have Starming Venom Fusion Dragon, which is a lovely card. So yes, this card is great because it just needs 2 dark monsters on the field, not tokens. So if our opponent summons, you know, Dragoons and Anaconda, which are both dark monsters, we can take them both and summon Starming Venom Fusion Dragon. So that's the tech that we're going to be using. And then we got, of course, our Field Center, which is absolutely gorgeous in this light. Like, look at that. Amazing. And then we go for the side deck, guys. It's looking kind of cool. Might change. I mean, gotta change some things, of course, in the future whenever we get, you know, side deck cards. Might get a box of Dual Devastators just so we can have, you know, those hand traps. But, you know, yeah. So we got Skullmeister, Dark Hole, Cosmic Cyclone, and Hatronade. Cosmic Cyclone is in the side deck because we don't know what we're going to be facing, you know, spell and trap card wise. So, you know, we'll keep it in the side deck for now. And then we have Debunk, Dimensional Barrier, so we can stop our opponent's hand traps on their turn or anything that our opponent wants to do. Dimensional Barrier to stop them in their tracks. We got a Storming Mirror Force and a regular Mirror Force because in case our opponent has no hand traps or anything and really likes attacking. Then I have a Torrential Tribute to destroy the field, and then 2 actual side deck cards. There can only be 1, and Lost Wind. Now, there can only be 1. Might hurt us because all our cards are Cyberse. However, we can live with just, you know, 1 card. And then we have Lost Wind, you know, to target cards, negate them, half their attack, and all that good stuff. So, guys, that is the deck in a nutshell. I look forward to all of the duels I'm going to be facing. I have a lot more confidence in this deck. So we're going to get into some duels and, you know, tell me how you guys think about it. All right. Peace. Alrighty. We're playing on EDO Pro and our first opponent is a Blue Eyes player. And I'm playing on EDO Pro because my normal opponents at the card shop weren't there. And I kind of wanted to test it online too to get some, you know, different plays out there. But my opponent goes for the Sage of Blue Eyes and tries to use its effect, but you know, I use Driver and Gamma to get rid of it. Then I take his red eye because I'm like, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to have any kind of these shenanigans on the field. And I finally get to go into the Code Talker, you know, actual plays. And I messed up by using Microcoder second instead of first. So I could get Signet Codec to my hand, but it still works out in the end anyway, because we still get a really nice board on the field. Splash Mage is there, Kotalk inverted, all the new additions are being used right away. And we banish that Blue Eyes right out the gate. I probably shouldn't have linked and should have just kept attacking, but you know, whatever. So we leave our opponent at 400 life points, and that's it. My opponent quits. Or, you know, just kind of not plays anything, ends their turn, and we go for the game. So, game one, I'm feeling kind of nice, you know. My opponent is just playing a regular Blue Eyes deck. We should be able to take it. So he goes for some, you know, little hand shenanigans, and it's like, whatever, you know, keep on doing it. And we're just waiting, we're waiting. He has some Thunder Dragons in here. We're like, huh, Thunder Dragon Blue Eyes. Not bad. Then comes a Chaos Dragon Levineer. We Effect Veiler because we don't want him summoning anything else from there. Then he goes into his Blue Eye Shining Dragon, or Sparkly Dragon, yes. And yeah, so we get rid of the Microcoder to summon our Data Corn so we can start from there, because we already have the Signet Codec, so Microcoder is kind of useless. But we still add another one to our hand so we can use its effect, so we can get our Signet optimization, and we can get our code generator. So plays are going as usual. We use all of our effects, you know, bring out our dot scraper, and we kind of messed up because we didn't have another card in our hand, but it's whatever. We take out the Chaos Dragon Levineer because we don't want, you know, to deal with it. And we're like, okay, our opponent has the Blue Eyes Azure Dragon in defense. It's whatever. Signet Conflict gets rid of it real quick. Our opponent can't do anything. And then he drops the Red Eyes Fusion. And it's like, what? Where did this come from? Why is there Red Eyes Fusion on the field? And it's like, oh, whatever. So our opponent destroys our field, attacks directly, and we're just like, what are we going to do now? We tried to use that Story Mirror Force, but he just ends up negating it. And it's like, well, alright, we're in game 3 now, and you know, we know that our opponent has Dragoon, and we're going to do everything in our power to make sure that doesn't kill us again. So, we go into a normal combo, we get our Signet Codec, of course, the best card in the world, and we have no more cards in our hand, so we have to use our Scriptron. Use its effect, special summon Cyber, or Code, that guy. Then summon Inverted, use Generate's effect, ditch our Archiver, and then normal summon our Lady Debug with optimization, which is really good when we don't have any cards in our hand, when we add with Signet Codec, when we summon Kotalk Inverted. So, you know, normal standard combos, we're really trying to do something here. And we're like, okay, we're going to summon our Link 6 monster, because he can't target it with anything. It's unaffected by all card effects. So we're like, we got this. If I use one more ability or one more typing, this could have been our game a lot sooner. But our opponent attacks, gets rid of our other monsters, and we're like, okay, we got this. So then I summon Link Karibo, I destroy his Red Eyes, which I could have just used Ignister's effect, destroyed the Red Eyes, and attacked over his Red Eyes Dragoon, but we've never faced a Dragoon before with the deck, so we had no idea what we were doing here. And I feel really stupid because I could have won this duel this turn, but I decided to destroy... I mean, that wasn't the biggest problem. I decided to use an effect with Dragoon on the field. And I kind of wanted to see, oh, will the attack stay until next turn? Yes, it does. The attack is permanent. So we end up getting decimated by Dragoon. And it's just like, well, what we're going to do now? We draw, and it is absolutely useless because Dragoon is already on the field. And that ends game 1, guys. Alright, we're in match 2 now against a hero player. And I'm like, I have no idea what my opponent wants to do. But we are still going to go off even if you negate our Widget Kid. We're still going to have something on our side of the field. We summon Dotscaper, summon our Transcode Talker. Transcode brings back the regular Code Talker, and we kind of end because we have 2 negates. So it's like, what are you going to do? He tried to use Eat Call, negate. And then he kind of just gives up after that. We summon a bunch of cards. We attack, but I attack with Transcode instead of my Code Talker, so it got destroyed because he has on his Neos. But we're not going to finish it there. We're going to keep it going, but we don't really have that good of a field. Our opponent can't really do anything. His Fossil Fusion apparently. Alright, game 2 now. Our opponent decides to let me go first, and we're like, not expecting that. And he has no negation in his hand, so we're able to go off. However, we can't do that much because we do not have our Sonic Codec, so we can't continue searching through the deck. But we have Super Poly, and this is where misplays love to happen to me, guys. I could have Super Poly'd right about, wait for it, and right here. But I'm like, maybe this is a Destiny Hero deck. He'll summon a bunch of Dark Monsters, so we're able to take his Dark Monsters. However, spoiler, he doesn't summon more than one more Dark Monster now. No more fusions. He has all the Elemental Hero package, and it's like, well, damn, what am I supposed to do here? So I thought I was good. 2800 attack. He has a monster with 2900 attack, and it's like, well, great. So he attacks everything, and I'm like, well, we can do something, right? We decide to take his monster, but he decides to tribute it for Element Hero, Vision Hero increase, and it's like, well, damn. Can't do anything. This game is under wraps. My opponent had a really good opening hand. Lots of fusions, no Super Poly, and it's like, okay, whatever. So my opponent decides to keep going off, and I continue to do absolutely nothing. Just, you know, letting my opponent do as much as they can. So we got 1 sync, 1 fusion, 2 fusions, 3 fusions, an NXC, a Link. Alrighty, we're in game 3 of match 2. My hand's looking pretty nice, and this is the 3rd time we went first in this game. Just ridiculous. But we have a really good field, a really good hand, and we're like, okay, we have to face Elemental Heroes. We know what we're going to do. So, standard combo, yet again, you know, it's what the deck is going to keep on doing. Maybe one day we'll switch it and summon Code Talker inverted second instead of summoning our Transcode Talker. But I guess that really depends on what kind of field and hand we have. So, summon Balancing Lord, summon Splash Mage. Splash Mage will bring back a card. We got Binary Sorceress on that side of the field. And everything is looking really nice. You know, this field is doing great. But it ends there. We do not have X Code Talker to, you know, get that link, that U-Link, even though I was able to do it with the deck. I need a very specific hand. And all that, and our opponent just summons Malicious Bane and gets rid of our entire field. And I should have kept Dark Hole in my hand, because then our opponent decides to use Rainbow Neos, sends it to the graveyard, bounce our cards back into the deck. And it's like, great. What am I going to do now? So, that's game 3, guys. That's match 2. Let's get into the last match. Alright, so this game I feel pretty good, but we're going against Deskbots. A deck that I have absolutely no idea what they do. All I know is that they swarm a lot, exceed a lot, link a lot, synchro summon a lot. They do a lot. But we're not going to do too much here. We're going to try to establish some sort of a board. We have Sign of Conflict in our hand, so we can negate anything our opponent wants to do. You know, really hit that really key negate card. And their combos are looking good. They're looking clean. However, we do need a few more Link monsters in the deck to kind of get that U-Link going. And maybe get the right type of monster on the field so we can negate anything my opponent wants to do. So we do not have a good Link arrows right now. We need to get some more cards, but it's like, whatever. Our opponent tries using Despot 006, and we negate and banish it because we have no idea what we're in store for. Our opponent doesn't really do anything at this point, and we just kind of summon a bunch of monsters,
banish some other cards. Oh, well, we can't banish, but we just attack, and that is game 1. Alright, game 2 against Despots. They go first, and they have a very interesting board. So they use Despot 01, Transmodify, some Despot 003, I think. They have the links, the pendulum scales, and I'm expecting them to go, hard. Let's see. What's going to happen? They summon Union Carrier, set 1, and pass. I expected a lot more things going off, but nothing happened. We have a Dead Lob going in our hand, and it's like, well, what now? So, our opponent has Union Carrier. Finally, we use Parallel Exceed. And we have the Mind Control to take control of our opponent's monster as well. They were kind of salty about that. But, we want to win. So we do what we have to do the absolute standardist combo. Maybe one day we'll look up another deck list that gives us some more plays through interruptions. But for now, we don't really have anything like that. We're just kind of trying to go off, trying to go ham and cheese with some mayo. And yeah, so we still have no extra link here, but we have enough damage for game, and that is it, guys. Alright guys, so that is the deck and the duel. So we got a lot of improvements. I feel really good about the deck, but we still need a few more cards. We need Signed Mining, we need Avramax, we need to get that Link 1 Salamangreat card so we can link on top on the right side so we can get that U-Link going, but it's what it is. Thank you guys for watching. The duels were pretty fun. I learned a lot about Dragoons and the deck itself. I can get over it if I just really work on it. And I mean, if you summon the Link 6 against most decks, they can't do anything because no one has, that much attack power. So if I get it to maybe like 4,000 attack, we'll do pretty good. But that's for another day, guys. Tell me how you feel about this down below in the comments, how the series is going by so far. If you're doing your own series or if you are learning Yu-Gi-Oh again, please tell me those comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for next week. And as always, I'll catch you later. Peace!